hope that you're all okay today and that you're having a good start to your weekend. The weather here is really rough. It's very, very windy and rainy and it's not very nice. Typical bank holiday weather, isn't it, Beatrix? Not like the lovely weather we had in for Easter, which was fantastic. And today I'm going to look at this gorgeous girl. Look at this gorgeous girl. Just love this girl. I'm going to feed her and I'm going to give you one of my life stories, and this has been kind of triggered off by Mia from Wishes and Wonder Reborn Nursery. Now I expect you all know Mia, but if you don't know her, I'll do this as a shout out for her. She's got a lovely channel. She's an absolutely amazing lady. I love her to bits. And she reborns. She's got the most beautiful little granddaughter. And yeah, and I just love everything she chats about. She does lots of different discussions and everything on her channel, and lots of giveaways. So if you don't know her, pop across and see her. You're going to say hello to everybody. She's not looking at you today, is she? She just wants her bottle, I think. Let's just check this. And the life story I'm going to tell you is actually something that Mia brought up on her channel, her last video, about when she was camping. And it was like a ghost story. Now, I have told this story before, so if you've heard it and you don't want to watch any further, I totally understand. Now, this happened to me when I was living in Germany, and my son was about 4 years old, my eldest son, and we were living in a house that had connecting doors upstairs and downstairs with next door, because what the army used to do was, if it was a big family, they'd open the doors, is that all right, darling, and make it a bigger house, because we only had 2 bedrooms. So if they wanted a 4-bedroomed house, they would open the doors up and make it a 4-bedroom house. And when my neighbour moved in, I got to know her, lovely girl, and we got quite friendly. And when she got pregnant, things started to happen in her house that she couldn't explain. You know, things moving, some things falling off the side and all sorts. And we just thought nothing of it, really. We just thought things were, you know, she was pregnant. Oh, it's gone very dark. I hope you can still see me. And never thought any more about it. Anyway, when the little girl was born, when her baby was born, she told me that sometimes she'd hear the baby cooing and laughing, giggling and that, and when she went in, the baby was looking at something that she couldn't see, and you know, it didn't seem to bother her at all. You know, she said, oh well, it's obviously not causing any harm. So is that all right, darling? Do you need a bit of wind? Let's just give her a bit of a wind. It's a bit dark in here today, isn't it? Such bad weather out there. Hope you're seeing me okay. And I might go and turn the light on, actually. I'll just pause you for a minute. Yeah, I hope that's a bit better for you. I've put the light on. And I hope you can see this beautiful girl. She's just bought a big windy pops up for her mum, didn't you? Yes, you did, sweetheart. Yeah, and yeah, it didn't bother my neighbour. She said, you know, there wasn't, you know, she wasn't bothered about it, so, you know, fair enough. Anyway, this day she had to go out for an appointment, and she didn't want to take the baby with her. And I think the little girl was about a year old then. She was kind of pulling herself up. And I'd already taken my little boy to school. and to play school, and she asked me if I'd look after her. Well, that was fine. I was only like listening to records and doing some washing. And so she brought her round, and I opened up, we had like big wooden playpens. I got that all opened up and put some toys in there for her, and she was in there playing quite happily. And I had my record player going, listening to some Motown. I was a big Motown fan, still am. And I had my washing machine going, and I was in the kitchen. And there was what we call hatch doors from the kitchen to the living room. And I placed the playpen so that I could see the baby in there. Is that nice, darling? She's enjoying that, aren't you? And all of a sudden I heard her giggling, and my record player went off and my washing machine stopped. And I thought, oh goodness, we haven't had a power cut, you know. I've got so much to do. That was my first thought. And I looked through the hatch, and she'd pulled herself up and she was holding her arms out and giggling to something. Well, I just went cold, absolutely cold. And I ran into my sitting room, and my sitting room was freezing. I'm not joking, it was freezing. And I just shouted, "Get out of my house." I just had, you know, the hairs on the back of my neck stood up, and I wasn't frightened. I was just, I don't know, I just wanted to protect her. Anyway, something came past me. I don't know to this day what it was. I just felt this almost like a really high wind go past me, nearly knocked me over. Went out of the sitting room, my sitting room door slammed, and where my friend had left the dividing doors open at the top of the house, I heard that door slam, and my record player came back on, and my washing machine did. And it was just weird, really weird. And I just sat down. Is that enough, darling? I just picked the little girl up and sat down and played with her and tried to forget about it. And to this day, I don't know what that was. I do believe in spirits. I do believe that sometimes people don't rest. Oh my goodness, darling. So, you know, it was a very scary experience, even though I wasn't actually scared at the time. I was just thinking about the little girl. I wasn't thinking about anything else, but yeah. Anyway, I told Mia that I would come on and tell my story, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And if any of you have had similar experiences, I'd like to hear about them. And I hope you enjoyed seeing my beautiful Beatrix have a bottle today, and I hope the start of the video wasn't too dark. Say mwah. Big kisses to my godmother out there and everybody else. Mwah. Love you, ladies and gentlemen.